Hi, I'm Paul Smith, Director with Apex Planning Consultants.
I'm Chris George, I'm the Director at Illustrate Architects.
I'm Matthew Abraham, Co-founder and Director of FormFive Group Limited.
So initially I was approached by Robin Wells, the co-owner of Wells Motor Company, to discuss the principle of using buildings, farm buildings, for assembly and storage purposes. And I set out a process for how he could achieve that planning permission, both in terms of change of use and then a second phase of work, which would be to make physical changes to the outside of the building. And that's where I introduced Robin to Matthew Abraham.
The FormFive process is really an organisation process for us, and it's bringing in the complete team, which includes Paul and Chris, in making sure that all the client requirements are pulled in together, they're achievable, they fit the commercial budget, and we can deliver the scheme to what the client is expecting to see.
We were introduced by Matt Abraham of FormFive to discuss the design of the project with Robin. We took it from the initial planning consent through to on-site working drawings, and ensuring that the design met with building regulations, as well as providing the facility that Robin wanted to construct for the assembly of his motor vehicles.
So during the application processes, it's normally the case that I would be the lead insofar as I deal with the planning officer and the council officers in general. But of course, when there are technical issues, it is necessary for me to collaborate with Chris, because he's going to be the one telling me whether or not something is feasible in respect to the building or the groundworks. And of course, in that respect, he will then also liaise with Matt.
We work together strongly as a team. Everyone has their own individual roles, but through regular communication, both meetings, phone conversations, to ensure that, that any issues, any problems that are dealt with are done so behind the back of the client, so that we can present a solution rather than a problem to our clients. This ensures that the process is as smooth as possible, and that harmonious nature of collaborating as a team really has worked successfully on this project, as well as other projects, to provide the client with a full rounded service.
Us working with Paul and Chris, of both Apex and Illustrate, is an easy relationship for us. We have historical ties with both companies. We're not approaching businesses that we've never worked with before and chasing a lower cost. We deliver based on relationships with what we call our partners. Because of that, communication is easy, both online, in person, on site, which results in details being drawn up quickly, planning applications being dealt with, and those solutions being delivered on site.
Early engagement with the team is absolutely essential. It's important that people like Chris from Illustrate and Matt from FormFive can give me their input, give me the benefit of their knowledge to help me strategize and inform the client how to process. And similarly, they can bring me back onto topic if something doesn't work. So yes, working together is absolutely essential.
With early engagement, early designs in a concept idea straight from the client, and getting these processes through planning gives nothing but advantages to the client in regards to not just achieving the build and the requirements they're looking for for their business to go live, but we are able to reduce time. Our latest study shows that from concept to completion, we can reduce these timeframes from 20% upwards, just by having everyone involved from early doors. The traditional way, I don't think, and FormFive doesn't believe that works in businesses like this that need to turn their projects around quickly and get operational. So the advantage is always, that we always say, is time, is cost, and actually achieving what the client needs to support their business going forward.
The scheme has delivered the production facility for Wells Motor Company to be able to deliver the number of cars that they want to produce in a year. It's provided a nice warm, safe environment for that to be undertaken. It provides both a small kitchen facility, toilet and changing facilities, and a small office to help run the production. It's been delivered quickly and to the client's requirements, and I think Robin is very happy with the scheme and is looking forward to starting producing his cars here in early 2023.
Yeah, and in addition to Chris's comments, what I would add is that there is some aesthetic improvements to the quality of the area through fabric changes to the buildings, changes to the entrance to the site. It's to the benefit of the local area, and of course it's bringing investment into the local economy.